I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoes.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another beer review. Another Mikerphone beer tonight. And you know me and my love for Mikerphone. Really stoked to check this one out. I love the name of this beer. This is I Want My IPA. Shout out to Dire Straits. Money for Nothing, one of the greatest songs of the 80s. In my opinion, it reminds me of being a kid. I remember living in San Jose and watching that on MTV. If you remember, the chorus, Money for Nothing was I Want My MTV. I want my... Okay, I won't sing it. This is batch 2, American Indian Pale Ale. American India Pale Ale with Mosaic and Citrus, 7.25% alcohol by volume. Mikerphone Brewing, Chicago, Illinois. Seriously, this label is amazing, and this name of this beer is amazing, and it just reminds me of being a kid and what MTV used to be. Now it fucking is MTV even still around? It turned into like a reality show channel for a while. Although I will say, my wife and I, a couple weekends ago, there was, what channel was it? There was a channel on DirecTV that was showing Real World reruns, and it was the very first season in San Francisco from like 90, was it 97? I think it was 97. And we were watching it, and it was just mind-blowing what that show looked like now. It looked like it was from like 1970, the production and how nobody gave a shit about reality TV back then. Like literally those people were in restaurants and like doing stuff and nobody paid attention. Nowadays with all the reality TV stuff, like you can't even have a show without people trying to get on TV and like wanting to go to the, when they tell them they're gonna be somewhere. It was pretty crazy watching Real World reruns. So enough about that. Let's go ahead and check this one out. Shout out to my man Michael. I don't know if I said that already, sorry. Michael hooks up the Mikerphone beers. This beer is not very carbonated. And it is super dark. But yeah, thank you, sir, for sending these. Yeah, this one's a lot darker than all the other Mikerphone beers I've had. This looks kind of West Coast-ish. I mean, it is hazy. There's some floaties in there, but it's like that kind of more amber color. I'm sure it looks, I always say it looks darker on camera, but it is. It's like that kind of darker amber color. I can see the light at the bottom of the glass, but it's opaque in the middle. But yeah, it's kind of crazy how this looks more like a West Coast style beer in the glass. Half a finger bright white head, almost 8%. There's alcohol legs when we swirl that. So Mosaic and Citra, two of my favorite hops. Let's see what she smells like. So I don't know how old this is, but this one's definitely, as far as Mikerphone beers, probably the most malt forward one that I've smelled. Definitely getting the Citra and the Mosaic. This might be a little over a month old. Again, it's my own fault. I'm so far behind with beer reviews. So I want to say this was brewed like maybe early August. So we might be at like 5-6 weeks. Again, my fault for waiting this long. I know, first world problems. I have too many fucking beers to review, but I'm behind. But yeah, you're definitely getting the blueberry from the Mosaic is there. You're definitely getting all the citrus qualities from the Citra. Oranges, tangerines, sweet citrus. I always say like California cuties, tangerines. But there is a big kind of strong bready malt backbone to this one. Like bready, crackery. It is. It looks darker. I don't know what kind of malts are using in this. Almost, if you guys have, I mean, you know it, like that sweet kind of. It's like when you smell like a caramely malty kind of beer, that's underneath all the Citra and the Mosaic that you're smelling. I mean, it does. It smells great. It's got, like I said, it's got that fruity blueberry thing. It's got tons and tons of orange, tangerines, sweet citrus. But it's got this, it does. It reminds me right now at this age of a West Coast style, almost like the Stone beer that we drank a couple beer reviews ago. So yeah, let's go and check it out, Michael. Thank you so much, sir. Cheers. Wow, that's crazy. It smells really malty, but it's not. This is really messing with my mind right now. Taste follows the nose. Just up front, huge citrus, oranges, tangerines. Middle of the mouth, you get that Mosaic. There's like that dank blueberry thing. A nice amount of bitterness. Don't know the IBUs. It's not listed on the label, but the bitterness just kind of hangs out on your tongue. And then you get that awesome, like that crackery kind of bready malty thing, and balances out all that huge citrus and dank blueberry Mosaic thing. This is really well balanced for what is it, 7.75? 7.25. Really balanced. I like, it's just a nice change up. Like so many of these beers are just juice bombs. This reminds you that it's a beer. Looks, like I said, I mentioned the looks like a West Coast style IPA, drinks like that. You get all the citrusy, awesome berry hops up front. And then, like I said, it transitions middle of your tongue. It's just like dank, kind of resinous, earthy, mosaic. And then it finishes with like this sweet kind of bready, crackery, malty thing. It goes well. It evens out all that citrusy, danky berry thing. This is awesome. This is really, really good. Drinks under 7%. I mean, this drink's like, it's like a 5.5%, 6% beer the way this drinks. Crazy. Really, really easy drinking. I kind of wish I would have drank this earlier. Like I said, it's my own fault. I just wonder if all that Citra and Mosaic would be way more juicy. And if you guys have had it, maybe you can leave a comment, let me know. There definitely is a strong caramely, sweet, bready, malty thing on the finish. Like I said, it balances all the citrus and the berry dankness out. But I just kind of wonder if this was more of like a crazy juice bomb in the beginning. Probably was. So we'll never know. And if batch 2 differs from batch 1, don't know. But this is awesome stuff. As far as a grade goes, I mean, it's like I said, it's my own fault for sitting on it and drinking it how it is right now. It's still an A beer for me. Probably lower A, like 92, 93. Like I said, I'm wondering if like a week after this was bottled, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, if this was like a 97, 98 kind of a beer. I love Citra and Mosaic. They're there in this beer, definitely. But it's just much more of like an easy drinking IPA than if it was a juice bomb, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I dig this. I'm gonna go 93. The mouth feels awesome. Carbonation's perfect. It just kind of glides across your palate. Medium mouthfeel. But yeah, it's definitely less. I don't even know if they're going for a New England style with this beer. Maybe they're not. I know the special sauce beer that we just reviewed, it was a New England style. It was more of that hazy thing. This is definitely a hazy beer, but like I said, drinks much more like a West Coast style beer, so I dig that. So I am going to go 93. Done deal. That's my grade, if anyone gives a shit. So that is I Want My IPA from Mikerphone. If you guys have had it, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. If you're a Dire Straits fan, we're bros, because that song is awesome. So I'm out of here, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Cheers.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who